What if the next time you picked up a controller, it wasn't just a game you were playing, it was a universe you were stepping into, a place where every decision you make shapes the story, where the line between you and the hero on the screen dissolves completely. This isn't just the future of gaming, it's the dawn of Holo-Gaming, a revolution powered by virtual reality that's turning sci-fi dreams into tangible experiences. Gone are the days of watching stories unfold from the sidelines. Now you're the one holding the reins, navigating alien worlds, making alliances, and facing challenges that feel as real as the ground beneath your feet. In this video, we're diving into how VR is transforming storytelling, creating immersive narratives where you're not just a player, you're the protagonist. From sprawling galaxies to intricate character arcs, we'll explore how Holo-Gaming is redefining what it means to be part of a story. So, buckle up. By the end of this, you might just see gaming and yourself in a whole new light. Think back to the first time you played a video game. Maybe it was on a chunky CRT television with a joystick in hand, guiding a blocky character across a pixelated screen. Those early games like Pong, Pac-Man, or Space Invaders were revolutionary for their time, but they were just the beginning. Fast forward to today, and gaming has transformed into something almost unrecognizable. What started as simple, two-dimensional challenges has blossomed into fully immersive worlds where you don't just play a game, you live it. The leap from those early days to modern gaming didn't happen overnight. It's been a steady climb, driven by advancements in technology and a relentless push to make experiences more engaging. The introduction of 3D graphics in the 90s was a game-changer, literally. Suddenly, games like Super Mario 64 and Tomb Raider gave players the freedom to explore vast, three-dimensional spaces. Controllers evolved too, adding more buttons, joysticks, and even motion controls. But even then, there was always a barrier, a screen separating you from the action. Enter virtual reality. With VR headsets like the Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, and PlayStation VR, that barrier began to crumble. These devices don't just show you a game, they place you inside it. Imagine standing on the edge of a virtual cliff, feeling your stomach drop as you peer over the edge. Or reaching out your hand to grab an object, only to realize it's not really there, but your brain is convinced it is. This is the magic of VR. It tricks your senses into believing the impossible. But Holo-Gaming takes it a step further. It's not just about seeing and hearing the game world, it's about interacting with it in ways that feel natural and intuitive. With motion tracking controllers and haptic feedback, you can swing a sword, cast a spell, or even build a structure, all with your own hands. The line between the virtual and the real blurs, and suddenly, you're not just controlling a character, you are the character. This evolution isn't just about flashy graphics or new gadgets. It's about creating experiences that resonate on a deeper level. Early games were fun, but they were limited by their simplicity. Modern Holo-Gaming, on the other hand, taps into something primal: the desire to explore, to create, to connect. It's the next logical step in a journey that began with pixels and has now arrived at immersion. And as we'll see, this is only the beginning. So, what exactly is Holo-Gaming, and why is it being called the next frontier in entertainment? At its core, Holo-Gaming is the fusion of holographic technology and virtual reality, creating a hybrid experience that blurs the line between the physical and digital worlds. Unlike traditional VR, which immerses you entirely in a virtual environment, Holo-Gaming brings the game into your space. It uses advanced sensors, projectors, and spatial mapping to overlay digital elements into your real-world surroundings. Picture this: you're standing in your living room, but suddenly, your coffee table transforms into a command center, and your walls dissolve into the vast expanse of outer space. Aliens burst through the doorway and you're dodging laser fire while strategizing your next move, all without ever leaving your home. The magic behind Holo-Gaming lies in its ability to merge the tangible with the intangible. Sensors track your movements with pinpoint accuracy, while projectors cast holographic images that interact seamlessly with your environment. Haptic feedback adds another layer of realism, letting you feel the weight of a virtual object in your hand or the rumble of an explosion beneath your feet. It's not just about seeing or hearing the game, it's about feeling like you're truly part of it. This technology isn't just a step forward for gaming, it's a leap into a new way of storytelling. Traditional games often confine you to a screen, limiting your perspective to what the developers want you to see. Holo-Gaming, on the other hand, gives you the freedom to explore and interact with the narrative in ways that feel organic and personal. You're no longer just following a story, you're shaping it. Every decision, every action, every glance around the room becomes part of the experience. But what makes Holo-Gaming truly groundbreaking is its potential to connect people. Imagine teaming up with friends to solve puzzles in a shared holographic space, or competing in a virtual arena that feels as real as a sports stadium. The social aspect of gaming is elevated to a whole new level, making it not just a solo adventure but a communal one. Of course, this technology is still in its early stages, but the possibilities are staggering. From education to entertainment, Holo-Gaming has the potential to transform how we learn, play, and interact with the world around us. It's not just about escaping reality, it's about enhancing it, creating experiences that are as meaningful as they are thrilling. And as we'll see, this is just the tip of the iceberg. In traditional video games, you're often handed a controller and told to guide a character through a pre-written story. You might make choices along the way, but ultimately, you're watching someone else's journey unfold. Holo-Gaming flips that script entirely. Here, you're not just controlling a hero, you become the hero. Virtual reality takes storytelling to a whole new level by placing you directly in the protagonist's shoes, turning every decision, every movement, and every interaction into a deeply personal experience. This shift is made possible by first-person narratives that immerse you in the world like never before. Instead of watching a character navigate a moral dilemma or face down a towering enemy, you're the one making the tough calls. Do you save the village or pursue the villain? Do you trust the mysterious ally or go it alone? These choices aren't just abstract buttons you press. They feel real because you're the one living them. Developers are leveraging this immersive potential to create branching storylines that adapt to your actions. Gone are the days of linear plots where every player experiences the same story. In Holo-Gaming, your decisions shape the narrative, leading to unique outcomes that reflect your playstyle. One player might forge alliances and build a thriving community, while another might embrace chaos and leave a trail of destruction. The world evolves around you, making each playthrough feel fresh and deeply personal. But it's not just about choices, it's about consequences. In a traditional game, a wrong decision might lead to a game over screen, but in Holo-Gaming, the stakes feel higher. When you're standing face to face with a character, hearing their voice, seeing their expressions, and feeling their presence, every action carries weight. A betrayal isn't just a plot twist, it's a gut punch. A victory isn't just a cutscene, it's a triumph you've earned. This level of immersion also extends to the world itself. Dynamic environments respond to your presence, creating a sense of realism that's hard to match. Walk into a bustling marketplace and vendors might call out to you, offering goods or sharing rumors. Venture into a dark forest, and the rustling leaves and distant howls make you second-guess every step. The world feels alive, and your role in it feels meaningful. What's truly groundbreaking is how Holo-Gaming taps into our innate desire to connect with stories on a deeper level. It's not just about escaping reality, it's about stepping into a new one, where your actions matter and your journey is uniquely yours. This is storytelling reimagined, where the line between player and protagonist disappears, and the adventure becomes something you don't just play, you live it. And as we'll see, this transformation isn't just changing how we experience games, it's reshaping what stories can be. At the heart of Holo-Gaming lies a symphony of cutting-edge technologies working in perfect harmony to create an experience that feels almost magical. But let's pull back the curtain for a moment and take a closer look at the hardware and software that make this possible. It all starts with motion tracking, a system so precise it can detect the slightest tilt of your head or the flick of your wrist. Sensors embedded in VR headsets and controllers map your movements in real time, translating them into the virtual world with astonishing accuracy. This is what allows you to reach out and grab a virtual object, swing a sword, or duck behind cover as if you were really there. Then there's haptic feedback, the technology that lets you feel the game. Whether it's the subtle vibration of a controller or the resistance of a haptic glove, this feature adds a tactile layer to the experience. Imagine the weight of a virtual weapon in your hand or the recoil of a futuristic blaster. It's these small details that make the world feel tangible. Spatial audio is another game changer. Unlike traditional stereo sound, which comes from fixed directions, spatial audio adapts to your movements. Turn your head and the soundscape shifts with you. A distant explosion to your left, you'll hear it as if it's really there. This creates a sense of depth and realism that pulls you even deeper into the experience. But the real star of the show might be the holographic projectors. These devices overlay digital elements into your physical space, blending the virtual and real world seamlessly. Picture a holographic character stepping out of your wall or a virtual control panel hovering above your desk. It's not just about immersion, it's about integration, making the game feel like a natural extension of your environment. And then there's AI, the invisible hand guiding the world around you. Advanced algorithms power responsive NPCs, non-player characters that react to your actions in real time. They don't just follow pre-programmed scripts, they adapt to your playstyle, creating dynamic interactions that feel authentic. The environment itself is alive, shifting and evolving based on your decisions. Walk into a room and the lighting might change. Speak to a character and their tone could shift based on your previous choices. Together, these technologies create a feedback loop of immersion. Motion tracking captures your movements, haptic feedback makes them feel real, spatial audio surrounds you, holographic projectors blend the worlds, and AI ensures the experience is responsive and alive. It's a delicate balance, but when it all comes together, the result is nothing short of transformative. Understanding the tech behind Holo-Gaming isn't just about appreciating the gadgets, it's about recognizing the innovation driving this new era of entertainment. These aren't just tools, they're the building blocks of a future where the line between reality and imagination fades away. And as we'll see, this is just the beginning of what's possible. Imagine stepping into the cockpit of an X-Wing, the hum of the engines vibrating through your body as you prepare to engage in a dogfight above a distant planet. Or picture yourself navigating the ruins of a dystopian city, scavenging for supplies while evading alien predators. These aren't just scenes from a sci-fi movie, they're real experiences you can live through Holo-Gaming. Titles like Star Wars, Tales from the Galaxy's Edge and Half-Life, Alex are leading the charge, transforming beloved franchises into fully immersive adventures that blur the line between fiction and reality. Take Star Wars, Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, for example. This isn't just a game, it's a portal to a galaxy far, far away. You're not just watching the action unfold, you're living it. From wielding a lightsaber to piloting iconic starships, every moment feels like stepping into the shoes of a Jedi or a smuggler. The game's attention to detail is staggering. The hum of a lightsaber feels real in your hands, and the bustling cantinas of Batuu are alive with chatter and activity. It's a level of immersion that makes you forget you're in your living room, not a galaxy filled with adventure. Then there's Half-Life: Alyx, a game that redefines what a first-person shooter can be. Set in the dystopian world of City 17, you play as Alyx Vance, fighting to save humanity from alien overlords. But this isn't just about shooting enemies, it's about survival. Every bullet counts, every decision matters, and the world around you feels oppressive and real. The game's physics-based interactions are a standout feature. You can pick up objects, manipulate the environment, and even solve puzzles using your hands. It's not just a game, it's a tactile, visceral experience that pulls you into its world like never before. What makes these experiences so groundbreaking isn't just their technical prowess, it's how they redefine storytelling. In Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, you're not just following a scripted narrative, you're creating your own story. Every choice, every interaction feels personal. In Half-Life: Alyx, the tension is palpable because you're not just watching Alyx, you are Alyx. The stakes feel higher, the victories sweeter, and the losses more devastating. These games are more than just entertainment, they're a glimpse into the future of storytelling. They prove that holo-gaming isn't just about flashy graphics or new gadgets, it's about creating experiences that resonate on a deeper level. Whether you're exploring the stars or fighting for survival in a dystopian wasteland, these games make you feel like you're part of something bigger. And the best part, this is just the beginning. As technology continues to evolve, so too will the possibilities. Imagine stepping into the shoes of your favorite sci-fi hero, exploring uncharted worlds or shaping the fate of entire civilizations. With holo-gaming, the line between player and protagonist is disappearing, and the stories we tell are becoming more personal, more immersive, and more unforgettable than ever before. So what's next? As we'll see, the future of holo-gaming isn't just about better graphics or bigger worlds. It's about creating experiences that feel truly alive. For all its promise, holo-gaming isn't without its growing pains. While the idea of stepping into a fully immersive sci-fi saga is thrilling, the reality is that this technology is still in its infancy, and with that comes a host of challenges. One of the most immediate hurdles is cost. High-end VR headsets, motion tracking systems, and the powerful PCs or consoles needed to run them don't come cheap. For many, the price tag alone is enough to keep holo-gaming out of reach. And even if you can afford the hardware, there's the issue of space. Not everyone has a room to dedicate to virtual adventures, especially when some experiences require a clear, open area to function properly. Then there's the technical side of things. While the technology has come a long way, it's still far from perfect. Motion sickness, for example, remains a common complaint among VR users. The disconnect between what your eyes see and what your body feels can leave some players feeling dizzy or nauseated, cutting their gaming sessions short. Developers are working on solutions like smoother frame rates and better motion tracking, but it's a problem that hasn't been fully solved. Accessibility is another major barrier. Not everyone can physically engage with holo-gaming in the same way. Fast-paced action or complex controls might be thrilling for some, but they can exclude players with disabilities or limited mobility. This raises important questions about how to design experiences that are inclusive and enjoyable for everyone. Some developers are already exploring adaptive controllers and customizable settings, but there's still a long way to go. And let's not forget the sheer complexity of creating these experiences. Designing a holo game isn't just about crafting a compelling story or stunning visuals. It's about building an entire world that responds to the player in real time. This requires a level of technical expertise and resources that many studios simply don't have. Smaller developers, in particular, face an uphill battle when it comes to competing with big-budget titles. But here's the thing, every challenge is also an opportunity. The high cost of entry, companies are already working on more affordable, all-in-one headsets that don't require a separate PC or console. Motion sickness, advances in eye tracking and adaptive rendering are making VR more comfortable than ever. Accessibility, the gaming community is pushing for more inclusive design, and the tools to make it happen are becoming more widely available. Even the technical limitations are being tackled head-on. Cloud gaming, for example, could one day eliminate the need for expensive hardware altogether, streaming holo-gaming experiences directly to your device. And as AI continues to evolve, creating dynamic, responsive worlds will become easier and more cost-effective. The road ahead for holo-gaming isn't without its bumps, but it's a road worth traveling. These challenges aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones, guiding us toward a future where immersive storytelling is more accessible, more inclusive, and more awe-inspiring than ever. And as we'll see, the solutions being developed today are paving the way for a tomorrow where holo-gaming isn't just a niche, it's the norm. The future of holo-gaming isn't just about better graphics or bigger worlds, it's about redefining how we interact with technology altogether. Imagine a world where your living room isn't just a space for gaming but a portal to endless possibilities. Augmented reality, or AR, is set to play a huge role in this evolution. Unlike VR, which immerses you entirely in a digital environment, AR overlays virtual elements onto the real world. Picture this, you're walking through your neighborhood, but through your AR glasses, the streets are alive with holographic characters, quests, and hidden treasures. It's gaming without boundaries, where the real and virtual worlds coexist seamlessly. But AR is just the beginning. Brain-computer interfaces, or BCI, are on the horizon, promising to take immersion to a whole new level. These devices could allow you to control games using nothing but your thoughts. Imagine wielding a lightsaber or casting a spell simply by thinking about it. The technology is still in its early stages, but the implications are staggering. It's not just about convenience, it's about creating a direct connection between your mind and the game, making the experience feel as natural as breathing. AI is another game changer. While current AI systems already make NPCs more responsive, future advancements could lead to truly dynamic storytelling. Imagine a game where every character has their own goals, memories, and emotions evolving based on your interactions. The story isn't just branching, it's alive, adapting to your choices in ways that feel organic and unpredictable. This isn't just about smarter enemies or more realistic dialogue. It's about creating a world that feels as complex and nuanced as our own. And let's not forget the potential for holo-gaming beyond entertainment. In education, imagine students exploring ancient civilizations or conducting virtual science experiments in their classrooms. In healthcare, VR and AR could revolutionize therapy, helping patients overcome phobias or recover from injuries through immersive simulations. Even social interaction could be transformed with virtual spaces where people can meet, collaborate, and connect in ways that feel as real as face-to-face conversations. The possibilities are endless, but they all point to one thing: holo-gaming isn't just a new way to play, it's a new way to live. It's about breaking down the barriers between the digital and physical worlds, creating experiences that are as meaningful as they are thrilling. Whether you're a gamer, a student, or just someone curious about the future, one thing is clear: the line between reality and imagination is about to get a lot blurrier. So, what does this mean for you? It means the stories you love, the worlds you explore, and the connections you make are about to become more immersive, more personal, and more impactful than ever before. The future of holo-gaming isn't just about technology, it's about unlocking the full potential of human creativity and connection. And as we'll see, this is just the start of a journey that could change everything. So, you're ready to take the plunge into holo-gaming, but where do you even begin? The good news is, getting started doesn't have to be overwhelming. The first step is choosing the right VR headset. With options like the Meta Quest, PlayStation VR, and Valve Index, there's something for every budget and playstyle. If you're new to VR, the Meta Quest series is a great entry point. It's wireless, easy to set up, and doesn't require a powerful PC or console. For those looking for a more premium experience, the Valve Index offers top-tier visuals and precision tracking, though it comes with a higher price tag. And if you're a PlayStation fan, the PSVR 2 is a fantastic choice, especially if you already own a PS5. Once you've picked your headset, the next step is setting up your play space. This doesn't mean you need a massive room, just a clear area where you can move around safely. Most VR systems come with boundary settings that let you map out your play area, ensuring you don't accidentally bump into furniture or walls. A good rule of thumb is to have at least 6 feet by 6 feet of open space, though some games can be played seated if space is tight. Lighting matters too. Avoid overly bright or dim rooms as they can interfere with motion tracking. Now let's talk games. If you're new to VR, start with something intuitive and immersive. Beat Saber is a crowd favorite, combining rhythm gameplay with lightsaber-like slashing that feels as satisfying as it looks. It's a great way to get comfortable with motion controls while having a blast. For a more narrative-driven experience, Superhot VR is a must-try. Time moves only when you do, creating a unique blend of strategy and action that's perfect for beginners. And if you're itching to explore a rich, story-driven world, The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners offers a gripping mix of survival horror and moral decision-making. But holo-gaming isn't just about games, it's about experiences. Apps like Google Earth VR let you explore the world from your living room, while Tilt Brush turns your space into a 3D canvas for digital art. These experiences are perfect for easing into VR, helping you get comfortable with the technology before diving into more intense gameplay. One tip that's often overlooked: take breaks. VR can be incredibly immersive, but it's also physically and mentally demanding. Start with shorter sessions, gradually building up your tolerance as you get used to the experience. And don't forget to adjust your headset for comfort. Proper fit can make all the difference in avoiding eye strain or discomfort. Finally, don't be afraid to experiment. Holo-gaming is all about discovery, so try different genres, settings, and playstyles to find what resonates with you. Whether you're swinging a virtual sword, painting in 3D, or exploring distant galaxies, the key is to have fun and embrace the possibilities. The future of gaming is here, and it's waiting for you to take that first step. With the right setup, a few great games, and a sense of adventure, you'll be well on your way to becoming the hero of your own sci-fi saga. So, what are you waiting for? The holo-gaming universe is ready for you to explore. As we come to the end of this journey, one thing is clear: holo-gaming isn't just a new way to play, it's a revolution in how we experience stories, connect with others, and even see ourselves. This isn't about escaping reality, it's about expanding it. With every leap in technology, from motion tracking to holographic projections, we're stepping closer to a world where the line between player and protagonist disappears entirely. You're no longer just holding a controller, you're wielding a lightsaber, piloting a starship, or making life or death decisions in a dystopian future. The hero's journey isn't something you watch, it's something you live. What makes this moment so exciting is how far we've come and how much further we can go. The advancements we've seen in VR and holo-gaming are just the tip of the iceberg. As technology continues to evolve, so too will the depth and breadth of these experiences. Imagine a future where entire worlds are built around your choices, where every interaction feels as real as a handshake, and where the stories you create are as unique as you are. The potential is limitless and the adventure is just beginning. But here's the best part: this isn't just about technology, it's about you. Holo-gaming invites you to step into roles you've only dreamed of, to explore worlds you've only imagined, and to connect with stories in ways that feel deeply personal. Whether you're a seasoned gamer or someone who's never picked up a controller, there's a place for you in this new frontier. It's a chance to discover new sides of yourself, to challenge your limits, and to create memories that feel as real as anything in the physical world. So, what kind of hero will you become? Will you be a fearless explorer charting uncharted galaxies, a cunning strategist outsmarting alien foes, or perhaps a visionary leader shaping the fate of entire civilizations? The choice is yours, and the possibilities are as vast as your imagination. As we close this chapter, I want to hear from you. What excites you most about holo-gaming? What kind of stories do you want to live? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I can't wait to see where your imagination takes you. And if you're as passionate about the future of gaming as I am, don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of futuristic technology. The adventure doesn't end here, it's just getting started. The hero's journey awaits and it's yours to shape. So grab your headset, step into the unknown, and let's see where this incredible journey takes us next. The future is here and it's waiting for you to make your mark.